Hello, mega exercisers. This is the Muscle Lady here to remind you to exercise your muscle.
Hashtag exercise your muscle.
For the past few weeks, we have been closely looking at this phenomenal transformation process of a caterpillar into a butterfly. And we have linked this process to our talent muscles, right? So how it starts off as an egg, and then transforms into a caterpillar which just eats, and then it creates this pupa or this chrysalis where all this metamorphosis process is happening. And then once it's fully developed, it evolves and comes out as this beautiful butterfly. We've seen how also we go through the similar process, right? You start off by noticing and acknowledging that I have this gift, this talent that was just given there. I was just born with it. Nothing I did to get it, right? Then as you finally understand and accept that I've got this gift, you then transformed into the pupa stage, which is where you're gaining knowledge about this talent muscle. You're learning, going to school, you're just getting knowledge about it. Then you transform into the chrysalis, which is where you're now practicing the knowledge that you gain. You're gaining knowledge, you're applying knowledge. And we've also seen that as you're applying this knowledge, you will make mistakes along the way. But when you learn from the mistakes, an expert is created. This is all well and good because now you're an expert, but what's the benefit of this, right? This is where then you become this beautiful butterfly where you have to mate and then lay eggs. Mate, we learned, just means connect with the people in your world. We know that you're given this gift, this talent muscle, not only for your benefit, but so that the people in your world may benefit. But how can they benefit if they don't even know what this talent muscle is, right? So once you're in this stage, you're now connecting to the people in your world, making clients, and then you are reproducing your talent, laying the egg, right? So this got me thinking, like, okay, the butterfly goes through this whole process, egg, why? Like, why all this drama? We go through this, why? Why do you have to exercise your muscle, right? So I thought about this and it got me on this journey of, okay, let's maybe research the purpose of the butterfly, right? Because once you know a purpose of something, then your why question is answered, right? So why does a butterfly exist? So today we'll be looking at 4 reasons or purposes of a butterfly. So the first one is, the butterfly is so beautiful with its many colors. And as it's flying there in the field, in the sun, it makes the world a more beautiful place. If we look at our talent muscle, each one of us is born with a or multiple talent muscles. Why? To make the world a more beautiful place. We were here to create color, to create beauty in the world that we find ourselves in. So your talent muscle is given to you to make the world a more beautiful place. The second purpose of a butterfly is to carry pollen from one plant to another. So pollen is just reproduction cells. So these this pollen from this plant helps it reproduce itself. So it helps it recreate the apple tree, the flowers, So this butterfly's purpose is to help that process of reproduction. Your talent muscle was given to you to help another person reproduce their talent muscle. My talent muscle was given to me so that as I'm exercising it and as you are benefiting from it, you can reproduce. As I'm encouraging you to go find out what your purpose and your talent muscle is and to exercise it so that it may benefit us all in your world, it's because our reproduction may depend on your talent muscle. If you don't exercise your muscle, somebody else will suffer because you are holding the reproduction cell, right? So, for example, your doctor, that's your talent muscle. If you don't go to school to learn about it, if you don't exercise that muscle and practice it, somebody's life literally will suffer because you didn't exercise that muscle. So you are supposed to carry the pollen, carry the reproduction cells to another person. Our talent muscles depends on each other. We've talked about this in previous videos where we are an ecosystem. God created us in an ecosystem. Your talent muscle, your exercised talent muscle benefits mine, and as I exercise mine, it benefits somebody else in the world. So the second purpose why your talent muscle exists is because you carry reproduction cells for somebody else's talent muscle. The third reason why a butterfly exists is that it is for nourishment and for the survival of other animals, mammals, or birds, right? So another insect or bird will come eat the butterfly, and it is for their survival. With our talent muscle, your talent muscle exists for my survival, for me to be nourished and not only just survive, but to flourish, right? As you're cooking or you're a fitness trainer, you can save me because you're teaching me how to better look after my body, how to look after my mental health, right? If your talent muscle is comedy, as you're exercising your muscle and I'm listening to your jokes and I'm laughing, I'm getting healthier mentally, physically also, because your organs get regenerated as you laugh. You refresh me so that I can come exercise my muscle. So as you are exercising your muscle, you're helping me, you're nourishing my talent muscle, not only for my survival, but so that I can also flourish. Third purpose of a butterfly, third purpose of your talent muscle is for other people's nourishment and their survival, but not only just survival, for them to be able to flourish. The fourth reason or purpose of a butterfly is so that it can find another butterfly, another partner, and mate, right? The importance of mating is so that it can lay eggs and the process can start all over again, right? It doesn't start and end with this butterfly. So when we look at our talent muscle, the fourth purpose for this talent muscle, why you need to go through all the stages, right, is for mating. Why is mating important? So that you can lay eggs. Mating means connecting with your world, right? Why is this important? It is important because we were created for our world to benefit from us. So if you're not mating, if I don't know that you've got this talent of baking, I'm at a disadvantage because I'm losing out in that talent that was given in you. If I don't know that you are a great accountant, that you are a great strategist, I lose my business could be closed down because I don't know the gift that's placed in you. So the purpose for your talent is to mate. Let the people in your world know what gift you have, what talent muscle you have perfected, you have been exercising for their benefit, right? Once you connect and you have a client, then you reproduce your talent. So the fourth purpose is to mate. You use your beautiful talent that you have exercised to mate, to connect, so that we may benefit. Because if you don't, we lose out. If the guy who created the light bulb, if the guy who discovered electricity didn't mate, let people know of his gift, we right now would be at a disadvantage. We were created to be butterflies. You were created to be a butterfly, beautiful with your talent. You were created to be a dancer. You were created to be a singer. You were created to be an accountant. You were created to be a speaker. You have to exercise that muscle. You have to perfect it because you were created to make the world a beautiful place. You were created to carry pollen. You are carrying reproducing cells, not just for you, but for the next person. If you keep it, that other person's talent muscle could die because you're not exercising your muscle. You were created for nourishment and survival of another person. Your world is supposed to be better off because you exist. Because you have exercised your muscle, your world should be a better place. You were created for mating, connecting to your world, and reproducing your egg. If you don't exercise your muscle, the world cannot benefit from this gift that God has given you. Mega exercises, we are not here forever. Butterflies have a limited lifespan. Some are from 2 weeks to a year, right? We are here on limited time. Some people live until 20, some people live until 100. We all have a lifespan, but that doesn't matter. What matters is you still have to go through that process so that you can fulfill the purpose, the reason why you were created. We mentioned 4 today. I hope that this will encourage you and help you understand why you have to go through this process of egg, caterpillar, chrysalis, and into a butterfly. To be all you were created to be, you have to go through this process for these benefits or the purposes for what you were created for. You are a butterfly, so discover your talent and go through the metamorphosis process so that you may benefit the world that you find yourself in. This is the Muscle Lady, here to remind you to exercise your muscle.
#ExerciseYourMuscle.
Thank you for watching this video. I truly value you. If you found any value from this video, please share the link with your family and friends. Remember to like, subscribe, and hit the notification button so that you will be notified whenever a new video comes out. Click here for the previous videos in this series called The Caterpillar, and click here for the previous series on sharpening your pencil. Until next time, this is the Muscle Lady, here to remind you to exercise your muscle.